it is. Hit it. Promise you, swear. Every bit. Yo. Percocet. Miley Percocet. Percocet. Miley Percocet.
Hey guys, welcome to the Nothing with Nate podcast. I'm Nate, and today I have a plan. I watch a lot of movies. I still do. I watch a ton of movies. Okay, I'm going to be calling one of my good friends, and I'm going to have him pick a year between 2000 and 2000 and 2000. I think I'll end the cap at 2019. I think I've seen almost all the movies in 2019. But yeah, and then going by that year, I will review each movie that I have seen. And yeah, just give my honest opinion on it. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. I'm gonna call Jaden. Jaden is one of my good friends, and he goes to church, but I don't know. I don't know if he's asleep or he's a good. Okay, I'm just gonna call. He's a good boy. He goes to school on time. He wakes up early. Oh. If he doesn't pick up, I'm fine. But I got a lot of explaining to do. Please pick up. Or this is gonna be so embarrassing.
You've reached my voicemail. Bye. Hello?
Jaden?
Huh?
Hey.
Nate?
Yeah, hey, I called to ask you something, but I was gonna leave you a voice message because I figured that it was kind of late, and your voice message, your voicemail is insane, bro.
Dang, man, I completely forgot about that. I did it, and then, I forgot about that.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm glad you got a kick out of it.
Oh my god.
It's funny, dude.
You gotta.
Bye.
I got it at the perfect moment too. Okay, so right now I'm recording for my podcast. Yeah, and I was calling you to pick a year between 2000 and 2019.
Oh dang.
Just any year.
2012.
2012. Wow.
Yeah. Tough year.
What a year. Yeah. Okay, so yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Is that it?
yeah, just pick a year. You'll see as soon as it comes out, but I'm going to be reviewing movies now from 2012.
Ooh, okay, dude, I'm excited.
Yeah.
All
right. Thank you.
Okay, dude. Dude, yeah, it was good to hear from you. All right, love you,
Yeah.
dude.
All right,
See you,
love
man.
you too. See you, man. I didn't know his voicemail was going to be like that. Oh, God. Okay, well, now I gotta look up movies from 2012. So we got, Moonrise Kingdom. Oh, my God. Moonrise Kingdom, one of the best Wes Anderson films, in my opinion. It's a boy and a girl. One of them's like a really messed up Boy Scout, which is the boy. I can't imagine a girl would be. Well, that's messed up. I'm gonna get canceled. One of them's a messed up Boy Scout, and he runs away with this really cute girl that he met at a play, and they go and they live like wild children. It doesn't sound good the way I explain it, but it's good, I promise. Oof. That one seems like a good one, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Les Miserables? I don't know. That's a good one. I read the book in high school, but this is 2012. I wasn't in high school. I think, was I? No, I was 12 in 2012. Technically, I was 13. We got Life of Pi. Life of Pi was an acid trip of a movie. I was so confused. At the end, so basically, it's like a messed up version of Calvin and Hobbes. I guess. Boy gets thrown off a boat, Titanic style. They go drift to sea. Well, at first he's with a zebra, and then the zebra just fucking dies, and a tiger takes over, and then the tiger and the boy gotta learn to trust each other because cats don't like water, but they're in one boat. And towards the end of the movie, I'm not really sure if the metaphor was for the tiger or the boy. I don't know if it was a metaphor. That's one thing I seem to miss about movies. It was really good. It was based off of the book. It's directed by Ang Lee. Oh, I didn't know that. Ang Lee's really good. I like his shot by shots. Silver Lining Playbooks. Isn't that the one with Katniss Everdeen? Oof. Her name is Jennifer Lawrence. Katniss Everdeen. Argo. I've never seen that. Lincoln. Probably good, but I know how the ending goes. Beast of Southern Wild. That looks really good. Never seen that. Wow, I haven't seen Zero Dark 30. Once again, probably good. The Master, but doesn't have Joaquin Phoenix. Yeah. Wow, I feel really bad. I've never seen a lot of these movies. That's it. Okay, well let's. Wow, I'm over here thinking like, oh yeah, your boy, movie concierge, but really I'm just a movie. See, I'm not a good movie guy. So, okay. Hunger Games. I watched that. That was a trip. That movie scared me. Like, made me think like, should I pick up a bow and arrow? Be capping people with a bow and arrow? You don't cap people with a bow and arrow. Another movie, John Carter. That was the one about boy goes to space and he can jump high now. That's that's all I remember of that movie. It's like it's got real like now that I think of it, it's got like modern Star Wars vibes. Like the best I can compare it to is like Rise of Skywalker. That's what that's the feel of the movie kind of. Yeah. Once again, Django Unchained. I've never seen that movie, but I think I've heard good things about it. Jack Reacher. It's just a Tom Cruise movie. Tom Cruise movie. Prometheus. That was a good one. Didn't understand it, but it's a good one. Alien God guy. He's like freaking a carpenter, something. He's like Jesus, but alien formed. That's weird. Okay, next we got Pitch Perfect. Yeah. Pitch Perfect was good. The first, yeah, no, this is the first one. The first one was very good. I loved it. Comedically, it was funny. It's just where the like the second ones fall. It's very hard to combat what Pitch Perfect 1 had. I don't know if it was the writing or just like the way stuff was delivered, but it didn't feel right. You know. I am still talking about the second Pitch Perfect. The first one was so funny. It had Adam Devine in it. I'm pretty sure, as Bumper. And I love him. Next we got Dark Knight Rises. Oof. Yes, sir. One of the best, some of the best Batman trilogies out there. Or some of the best, one of the best ones. A lot of people don't like, well, that I've talked to don't like Dark Knight Rises. And most of them complain about the portrayal of Bane. But what's his name? Ed Hardy? Yeah, Ed Hardy is like Ed Hardy. It's Tom Hardy. I just looked up the cast list. It's Tom Hardy. I love Tom Hardy. He's a good actor. Christian Bale, as always, beautiful. Gary Oldman, gotta love him. Michael Caine. I wish Michael Caine would. I read this thing where it was like a fake tweet by Michael Caine, and he was like, every day I would go up to me pup, open my mouth wide, and just point at it and say, "Bean, sir." I was very confused on whether they were going to introduce like Robin, because Joseph Gordon-Levitt was like at the end. I'm pretty sure some of you have seen this movie, but he was like, "Yeah, reserved for Robin," or whatever. I don't know if that was actually gonna be a thing, or they were just gonna have that not happen and just be like a hat tip or whatever they say. Battleship, disgusting. I did not like Battleship. I'll tell you what I liked about Battleship: Rihanna. that was it. Wreck-It Ralph, love that movie. Love Wreck-It Ralph, and I love the second one too. The Hobbit, I love The Hobbit. Love everything about it. Flight. What was Flight about? Don't know. Cabin in the Woods. I was surprised. I don't like horror movies at all, but I was surprised at Cabin in the Woods. I loved it, every second of it. Just like the feel of the movie and like the monsters in it and everything. Oh wow. Chris Hemsworth was in it? Chris Hemsworth. I said that wrong the first time. Budget was like $79 million. That's what you call a flop. Big time flop. The Gray, beautiful, loved it. Ted. Oh boy, nothing I love more than Ted. Ted was well written. Tom McFarlane. Wait, is his name Tom McFarlane? Because I've been calling a lot of people Tom today. I don't. Seth MacFarlane. Too many people are Tom today. Seth MacFarlane, beautiful writer. I love him. He's funny guy. Funny guy. Moving on, we got Rise of the Guardians. That was a trip. That's a fever dream of a movie. It's weird. Moving on from that one. You got the Tooth Fairy in that one. I remember that. No. Is there? Yeah, the Tooth Fairy, Easter Bunny. Yeah, they did. I think. Then they got Jack Frost to represent, I don't know, Christmas, I think. I don't know. Perks of Being a Wallflower. Love this movie. Love it. Ezra Miller is, he's beautiful. I want to kiss him. I want to just, not like that. I just want to forehead kiss him. Just a light one. Dark Shadows. What's Dark Shadows about? I think I remember this one. This is the one with Johnny Depp in it. This one was funny, and I don't think it was meant to be funny. Tim Burton film, I believe. Yeah, it is. 36% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's not bad. It's really funny, and I don't think it was meant to be funny, but it was funny. And it definitely gave off Tom. Why is everybody fucking Tom today? Why do I keep saying Tom? Tim Burton vibes. Definitely had Tim Burton vibes. Expendables 2. This movie is just... This movie is what happens when you refuse retirement. Like, how many old actors are in here? And I'm sad to say it, but like, even Jet Li, it's just like, give up. You're gonna throw something. You're gonna throw a back out. You're gonna throw a back out. You're gonna throw a disc. You're gonna slip a disc. Or something. You got Chuck Norris in there looking like an old man. I don't think Chuck Norris will ever die. And if he does, he'll just walk wherever he wants. As in terms of afterlife. But yeah, you watch this movie and you're like, I'm not gonna lie, it was a good action movie, but you watch this movie and you're like, God damn, retire already. Because it's got like Arnold Schwarzenegger in it, and you're just like, you look at him and you're like, you're flabby. You look at the whole cast and you're like, you're flabby. You were good and you're golden. You were good in your prime. But now you're sitting here like making this movie and it's not working out for you. Oh, they got Van Damme in it too. I forgot about that. No, that's part 2. Should have been part 1. And we're talking about part 1 or part 2. Yeah, it was a good movie. It was a good action movie, but everybody in that movie needs to retire right now in acting. The acting was bad is what I'm saying. Actually, no, I think Jason Statham's like pretty... He's not that up there in age, is he? Let's see, how old is Jason Statham? He doesn't look that old. He's 5'10". That's good to know. When was he born? He's 52. That's kind of old. How old is Sylvester Stallone? He's 73. Oh my God! Retire. 73. God, if I get up there in age, I gotta retire. Oh damn! You know what? We're going off this movie bender for it's the list is done anyways. I've gone through every list. Terry Crews, how old is he? Prime age 51. He's beautiful. It's a crazy chocolate man. He's insane how buff he is. Like, his muscles have muscles. It's just his head is a muscle. His brain wrinkles like a muscle. Crazy. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna end it there. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for listening to me talk about Terry Crews for the last half of this. But if you guys like what you heard, I'm gonna be putting a poll up before I record my next episode, and you can just put on there whatever topics you want me to talk about, and I will talk about them. But for now, that is going to be all. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening. This has been Nate with the podcast. See you later.